The Antichrist is not just against Christ, he's against God. Because Christ is the representative of God, the Antichrist is anti-God too. The Antichrist will destroy the earth, and then Christ, the promised Savior, will come. They want to make this happen. The Antichrist is set to rule the earth for 7 years before the coming of Christ. Who said that? This is their interpretation of the Bible, so they want to make it happen like this. The bottom line is, they believe the Antichrist is the 12th Imam. There have been whispers of this since the beginning of the century, around 2004 to 2005. Their books are selling about 50 to 100 million copies. Read Joel Richardson's book. Read Joel Rosenberg's trilogy, The 12th Imam. Some of these people have traveled to Iran. They've even visited the Jamkaran Mosque. What's the problem with Iran? The Iranians are the ones to lay the groundwork for the coming of the 12th Imam. They're making a movie about it while you and I are out to lunch. They base Imam Mahdi off of our narrations, but portray him as a terrible, very dangerous monster. Let me show you some of their movies. Like the X-Men series, the last movie of which was just released. Here is the moment of his coming, when he comes out of the cellar. Who is this cellar? What even is it? When you watch their documentaries and Gallenberg TV interviews, you realize they believe Imam Mahdi lives in a well. Whoever said that Imam Mahdi lives in a well? Why are you lying? Bring a single saying that states that Imam Mahdi lives in a well. They make their own analysis of it and attribute it to us and make movies out of it, but movies based on their interpretation. He appears in a land among Muslims and Arabs. And the first thing he does after his coming is behead people. Why? Because in the Bible, the Antichrist beheads people. Now you may understand why they made these two movies and why people were crucified in it. Crucifixion belongs to Christians. It's not ours. They want to say that since the Antichrist crucified Jesus, who is waiting for the Antichrist to crucify good people too. So ISIS is required to behead people. A priest by the name of Mr. Reagan wrote a book in rejection of Joel Richardson, explaining that by saying that the Antichrist is Mahdi and he is 1,000-odd years old, you said that he is powerful. Joel Richardson concedes, saying he believes this power to be evil. Now who are these people? They're the ones who elect the president in the US. Why did I say that the JCPOA won't work? Because I knew that this is the basis of their ideology. There's absolutely no way they'd ever get along with Iran. There's literally not a snowball chance in hell Zionists would ever get along with us. If one day they do, it means that either we've become Zionists or they're no longer Zionists. If they stay true to their identity, it's impossible for them to accept the existence of Iran. Interestingly, according to their predictions, Iran will be the land that causes their downfall. The land of Elam, to be specific, which is the modern-day Iran. They're pretty upset about this. Also, interestingly, they believe that the soldiers who destroy them will have marks on their foreheads. We have no idea what they went through when we invented our headbands and tied it around our heads in the Iran-Iraq war.